there, didn't he?
Just jumping off. Did you see the little tie-dyed rainbow shirts? It makes you think of weather.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we've had so many rainbows this summer. It's got to be a record. I've never had so many pictures sent in. They've been great, but we are actually without much in the way of rain right now. So rainbows, not a possibility anytime soon here. And as you see, we've got plenty of sunshine, a little hazy, and the atmosphere is actually sinking, so it doesn't have a whole lot of opportunity to build up, but we do have a few fair weather cumulus clouds at about 5,000 to 7,000 feet. Temperature right now, it's 94 degrees, but look at the dew point. That is fantastic, 60, so we don't have to worry so much about a heat index. It means there's less moisture in the air, so it's a little more tolerable at 94, even though it's still hot. Not much in the way of rain. We had a couple of raindrops pass through Talladega County earlier, and that's about it. There has been a passing shower, which did develop back down into Sumter County, and even it is struggling to hold together south of Livingston headed towards Cuba, so I don't see any problems with rain tonight here in our viewing area. Now, here's the latest. As Nate was talking about earlier, this is what could become Hermine. But it's interesting that this storm has really struggled to become much better organized in the past 24 hours. A lot of the forecast models were indicating that it would become more of a organized storm and even a named storm by now, but it's still a depression. And looking at the latest forecast track, it's starting to look like this might jog a little bit towards the west. That might have an impact on us, but again, it goes back to the strength of this area of low pressure. If it is at 45-mile-per-hour winds by Wednesday, then of course it's a pretty healthy tropical storm. 50-mile-per-hour winds as it makes its landfall just to the east of Panama City Beach near Apalachicola. But notice the trajectory is moving away from us. If it is this close, it could help to actually pick up the wind speed just a bit. But it's still going to pull a good bit of the moisture from Alabama towards it. So we'll have clouds that will come over the top. Those are high clouds. That's the exhaust system. And then once it tracks across southern Georgia, it's actually headed towards the coastal regions of South Carolina. Certainly a lot to watch over the next couple of days. I just don't see that it has a real big impact on us directly other than taking some of our moisture with it. Here's a look at our Storm Track Futurecast through the remainder of tonight and into tomorrow. Not much happening. Still going to be hot. Temperatures into the 90s. All right, if you're headed out to Alabama, there's a slight chance, or the Alabama game, I should say, a slight chance of a shower, a thunder shower. Temperatures around 90 for tailgating. It's going to be pretty toasty. And if you're headed to the Auburn game, temperatures around 90 for tailgating as well. But we're used to that this time of the year. It happens all the time. First couple of games is when you work on trying to keep from getting sunburned. Here's a quick look at the remainder of this evening. Temperatures into the lower 80s by later tonight. And a quick look at your Storm Track 7-day. Trust me, you're going to get to see it. There it is. 93 tomorrow, 92 Thursday. I've moved the rain chance to Friday afternoon. Even then, it's a small chance, but look at the weekend. That looks fantastic. Labor Day, 90 degrees, the unofficial end to summer. But I think the weather is looking much better, and it'll all be thanks to Tropical Depression number 9, possibly